Hello, my people. This is Shamrani from ProvidenceLifedesign, and I am on errands. You know what I do. Make sure I find fat velocity. So I'm just going into my local design center, and I had a consultation yesterday that reminded me that I needed to talk about this topic. Hi. I don't remember. I think the last time I exited that from that side. I'm just trying to get to Dongia. No, in Kravit.
Okay, well, Kravit's right here.
Okay.
And you keep straight all the way to the end.
Yeah.
And that's the C building. And then just the elevator to 2, and Dongia's right
And
there.
I'll get to Dongia quickly. Thank you. Okay, so one thing that is like amazingly important, right? And I don't think people think about this. And also people assume that an interior designer would not be able to consult about this. But because I have done project managing before, and I know a lot about construction, I find myself asking customers, questions about like, oh, what's the frame of your house and all of this, especially when they want to get like really, really top heavy using tiles and so on. So I ended up meeting somebody, and this woman, and she was, quite candid that she needed help, and I like that. And she was looking at porcelain tile, porcelain plank. I'm a big fan of porcelain plank. And then she went on, she's like, yeah, I'm trying to find a different kind of tile because, the weight is going to be too much at the top of my house for regular tile. So I'm like, wait a minute. Porcelain plank, square tile, it's all the same, okay? You are pretty much getting about the same amount of weight per square foot, whether you're using a plank or if you're using, whether you're using a wood plank or you're using a square tile, okay? Let's set that ahead, set that straight. The other thing too is because where I'm located, we're always surrounded by water. It's a very tropical area, and she lives on the bay, and so her problem was twofold, right? She's like, the weight is too much at the top of my house. I can't use regular tile, but I want wood, but I can't put wood and all these different wood things because I'm on the bay. The moisture, the humidity, the water, the storms, blah, blah, blah. And I says, wow, if this is not the epitome of why luxury vinyl is so, so important. So guys, do not be afraid to ask. My concern for a lot of homeowners is if they go straight to only asking the architect, because we got some architects that are bona fide interior designers, and then we got some architects that are like moonlighting as a design consultant, and they want to do everybody's job. They want to do everybody's job. They want to do their job. They want to do the project manager's job, and they want to be the interior designer. Please, I think that is just not good. That's not good. There's too many things for an architect to think about structurally, okay? Structurally, and for safety's sake, and creating a house that's built for the environment it's in. There's so many of those things to be thinking about for you not to come and tell somebody if they should have dark floors or light floors, okay? Let's not do that. So I was able to advise her and, guide her in the right direction. But I said, let me do a video about this because I talked about this before when I only spoke about luxury vinyl, solid woods and wood flooring. So keep in mind where you are geographically. Keep in mind if your home can handle the weight of the material, okay? find out like what's the the background of your consultant so they can be best to advise you. These are questions that you should just ask yourself. When you buy a home, if it is a cookie cutter home, or I know people don't want to hear that kind of term, but if it's a house that was created by a developer and it is on a developed piece of land, and it's a row house, a townhouse, it's a subdivision, you may more than likely be given the whole plans of the house. Sometimes they allow you just to like upgrade, when you're going through the sale process of choosing your home, of the surfaces and countertops and flooring and walls and things like that. But if it's a house that is not that and it was built, okay, especially those states, we had this conversation before, states like, South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia. My God, I don't know why. Maybe because they're not that prone to storms and hurricanes as other places. Okay, now don't get it mistaken. An earthquake comes through. Okay, I've been in Georgia before where a hurricane woke me up. Not a hurricane, an earthquake woke me up, shook me in the bed. Okay, you want to pay attention to two-level homes that are not 100% concrete. Okay, and you want to pay attention to a brand new build that's 100% concrete, that's two-level, and it's super cheap. Be careful, okay? Because you do not want to get yourself in a situation where, some of these kind of houses, they are made for you to live in it with your family for 5 years and move out. And I think that a lot of homeowners don't know that. And that concerns me. I pay attention to these kind of things, and it's a lot of life experiences that causes me to pay attention to these type of things. Especially when you see you're in when we had that housing crisis and the banks were just like messing people up. People were not able to refinance on their homes. And, homes were being sold for more than they were actually worth. I don't know if everybody remembers that. It was like the whole real estate crumble. Okay. Banks, you could have been banking with this bank for 15, 20 years and they were not going to refinance you. These are the type of things I'm talking about. We are under the assumption that some of our homes are going to last us forever and ever, and we could just keep doing updates and keep doing updates and keep doing updates. That is what differs a Florida homeowner from somebody in Georgia, because the construction for most of these houses are different, okay, or on the polar opposite of, building spectrum. I think the strongest houses I've ever seen, aside from up north, the up north states and North America, Canada and Massachusetts, and these places, was Texas. Down south, Texas, they can build a house, can they? Oh my God. That's a house you can constantly keep doing a refinishing. You can keep going back and like, let me just do my bathroom. Florida, it goes without saying. Everybody is up north, we stay with the same bathroom for 10 years. It doesn't bother us 15 years. It doesn't bother us the same way our grandmother left it. We take the house. We don't change anything. Florida folks are changing out their bathrooms every 2 years. They are doing gut renovations, okay? And that's because they do not have a lot of, fiber, what do you call that stuff? Fiberglass and insulation and those kind of things going on. Most of these houses, it's down to the studs and then the brick, okay? And because their homes are, manufactured the way that they are, they're able to do more with ground level houses than, some of other people. So keep that in mind. If you have bathrooms upstairs, downstairs, where is your house situated? You may not be able to do seamless bathroom floors, okay? Seamless shower floors with no step over and things like that. Keep in mind, are you using cast iron tubs on your second floor? Maybe there's a fiberglass one that you can get if you want to do like a brand new, high design kind of look. Keep in mind if the top portion of your structure is a wood frame, okay? You may not be able to use plank porcelain or square tile, okay? So in those considerations, and if your home is constantly exposed to water, you live on the water, those type of things, luxury vinyl is the way to go, especially if you have a double level, okay? So I hope this video is super helpful to you guys. I don't want us to be overzealous for design, and then it causes us a problem down the road, okay? This is Sharmati from Providence Life Design. Stay blessed.